July, my last chase day. Time is 4:35 p.m. I'm on the I-75 going north towards Melbourne. There is a very strong thunderstorm with almost severe wind gusts of up to 70 kilometers an hour have occurred in this storm. It's not more than 20 kilometers north of here. I can see some lightning bolts over there. The storm moves to the southeast, which is against me. It's still more inland than like over water or than east of this highway, so I should be in for a very good storm. Actually, I can see on the radar the storm is developing on the seabreeze, east coast seabreeze. They are really strong, so probably get off the highway now and head eastward because it's developing southward around the seabreeze, and that's where I expect some very strong storms. There's a small chance of even severe thunderstorms, so if I get there in time, I will look for some days. I will get up here, I'm getting some rain. The first raindrops falling on me. Just a brief one, it's sort of, this was falling from the clouds that are spreading out of the storm. The main storm core is just in front of me. That's the red, the black base just over there. I think it's gonna be quite a strong one because the sea breeze is really kicking in. Now I can see it on the radar. The precipitation looks very dark, very black. So I think some nice development is about to take place. Heading east towards the east coast right now. I think I'm gonna save the tape before some lightning starts to shoot down from this. I'll turn it back on once I encounter the lightning, or if I see like hail or funnel clouds, I'll turn it on. Wow. Just had a very close CG bolt. Just about here somewhere, I'm not sure exactly where it was coming from, but very close one. I'm gonna leave the camera on right now. Wow. Wow. Actually, it's just behind me, like these two bolts were both within like 50 meters from this location. I mean, and I didn't even see them, I've just seen a flash. Wow, wow, nice. This was about 600 meters. Actually, I'm probably gonna stop here and tape all this lightning activity. It's just kicked out like, wow. One behind me. I have to stop here because there is a lightning core right here which is just now developed. Turn right. Look at it from a bit of distance because this location is sort of too close to catch any good lightning. Wow, this was just behind me. It's very strong. I'm gonna stop here. So I have an option of going just about anywhere. I think if I turn to the left, wow, it's a flash. Wow. I'll do is just leave the car parked here. Wow, nice. Wow. There was one just behind me. It must have been like just a few hundred. Wow, one was over there now. These are very brief strikes, but they are very close. I'm right now in the middle of this lightning activity. There. They are very close, like all of them are within 300 meters from here. But like if I stopped anywhere earlier, wow, nice. Let's listen, how far was this one? This was about 1 kilometer. It's a flash. It's a very strong storm. I think I could go into the core to see some hail. But I think I'll just stay with the lightning because that's much more interesting, and they are occurring sort of behind me now. So I'm not sure if I should turn the car around or... But I've got some very close bolts. All of these were... Yeah, it's flashing in the core now. The core is strengthening. So I think I'll punch it to see if I can get any hail. Probably as close to hail right now. So I've ever been in Florida this year, so yeah, it's shifting eastwards, all the activities, so I'm not sure if we should go south or east. I'll probably go east into the core because that's where lightning is. Once I get like the federal highway or anywhere like that, I'm gonna... I see some very nice bases. There is a very nice base just south of here. Go somewhere where I can speed up the movement a bit. Now the strikes are embedded within the core. I'll get a bit into the core. Straight after that I'm gonna head south and then this very heavy core. Wow, 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 nice. It's about 1 kilometer, maybe a bit less. Multiple strike, like 3 boats over there. You can see on the radar how strong this one is. It's a pretty strong storm, and it's very isolated, so it's gonna shoot down most of these boats in the heavy rain area now, but the strikes are in the core as well, so it's an option. I'm not sure how far this road, how far south it could take me. I'm probably gonna go all the way up to US 1 on the federal highway because that's a certain road which goes south. Wow, the stripes are actually a bit west inland. Wow, nice. It's shooting like all around the core. It's within the core and in the shaft. Flash is not again. The activity is current phenomenon. I think it's gonna spread south along the seabreeze. It's gonna be growing more and more intense. Wow. Just to the left of me, nice strike, quite close. We take it in about 6 minutes. Getting some heavy rain. Almost in the storm, the most active storm in the area right now. Wow! Wow! This was one of the trees. This was like 200 meters. It wasn't a strong bolt, but right here it was a strap. Exactly here where I am. One of the poles or one of the trees. Where there's no extremely low, I can't see like very much. I can see like maybe 50 meters, not more. Looks like a warning or... There's this one. Exactly here. Wow. Making hail? Yeah, that's exactly for the storm where I am. Up to 60 miles an hour wind, that's about 100 kilometers an hour large hail. I already had a few hailstones falling on my car, not many. So I think there are some hailstones. Yeah, there are hailstones falling right now. Hail. Wow, this is very rare to get hail in Florida. Wow, very close lightning. It's a real severe thunderstorm. Wow. I wonder how big this hail is actually. Wow, quite large some of it. Actually I'm thinking about stopping and doing the hail measurement. Look at it. Look at the road, how the hail is falling. You can actually see it down here. It's actually very bad to be taping hail, but I think you can hear it. Wow, some of it is actually quite large. I'm quite surprised to see. Wow, not very safe to open the windows. Very difficult to see how large the hail is because it's sort of
flotation devices during these hazardous conditions.
It's moving southeast. I can see it. It's right in an area which has been severe thunderstorm warned. I'm getting some gusty winds. I've had hail up to about penny size, which is like half a centimeter largest, but it was melting very quickly. This hail, so I can just figure out very quickly where to go now. South. Now I'm getting very close lightning. It's moving all to the south, but still there is an occasional strike close to me. I'm gonna move south because the storm is going there, so I may get some more hail over there, or if not hail, some close CGs. Looks like it's sort of to the right of me actually. The strongest preset. Not to locate the lightning strikes where they are. But I think I'm gonna well, there are two cores right now around me. And the radar looks sort of like a one-core storm, but I can now see distinct cores. Today I was trying to get into some hail in Florida, possibly to see a tornado. I didn't try to chase like any storms for lightning. That's why I chose this area so lightly afternoon because it had potential, and now I have hail. Make sure that you follow it to see if there is a hail occurrence, or if I should go to the updraft to change the tornado, but I think the chance for a tornado is so low that I'll stay with the core. Wow, and get some nice CGs and the hail. Some gusty winds, you can see from the trees how they are moving, definitely not like 100 kilometers, but about, I would say, like 40, maximum gust 50, but definitely not more. Like hail maybe again, not confirmed yet, maybe very small. I can hear sort of not there anymore. Maybe there was again a brief period of small hail, but it's not to make it small as possible. No one is answering. Maybe some small hail again. Wow. 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 Close one again. Right. Hello, I'm just calling because I want to report a hailstorm. The hail is about the size of pennies. And the... Hello? Hello? Yeah? Yeah, I'm on the US 1, probably 20 miles south of Melbourne, and there is a very strong thunderstorm right now, and there is some hail falling. Yeah, I didn't like measure it, but I would guess it's about the size of pennies. It's like I'm in a car right now, and it's sort of falling at it, and I think it's not like... Yeah, it's called Vero Beach. Yeah, there was like a site for Vero Beach in Fort Lauderdale. Well, yeah, and the hail is actually probably getting a bit bigger now because it's... Yeah, it's still ongoing. Actually, I'm probably now getting into the worst because it's like very dark right now. The visibility is about 50 meters, and the hail is I'm not sure if you can hear anything, but I think it's maybe a bit bigger than pennies right now. I can see it like on the windshield. probably, I don't know, maybe up to nickel size. Or not nickel, I mean dime size, probably like dime to nickel, probably not larger than nickel, but it's getting quite dark, I think, so. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, you too. Bye-bye. This hail is really very large. This is probably up to a centimeter, maybe even more. I think I should choose to hear the close CGs like I'm right behind this storm core, and this hail is really large. Let me just try. Oh, there is some very heavy rain. I can't really reach out for the hail. This was the problem is, but actually you can see one of the hailstones just here. It's sort of melting. Yeah, looks like it's eased up, but I'm gonna follow this hail. So I really want to measure it. I really want to measure this hail because the largest ever hail being measured by its storm chaser in July was about 1.5 centimeters. So I think this storm may have a chance of having greater hail. But the problem is with measuring it, it's melting so fast that no more hail falling, but the strikes are still very close. I'm not sure like where the main hail core is, but I'm trying to go. So still towards it. But the flashes are coming from the area in front of me, and the area is pretty black, so there must be a core over there. Spreading southwards. I'm not sure if I get another chance to measure the hail, but I have now a ruler, everything is ready, just the problem is to catch the hail and measure before it melts. Maybe if I had some kind of ice chamber. Looks like I've reached some kind of a big road. I'm not sure if this is US1 or not. Turn around here. I can see 2 cores at least around here. It's pretty hard to like decide which one to go after. Down on the radar to see if it shows the slope split. But actually this right core, which is just to the right of me, has produced all that hail, so there's the hail there relay. There is the updraft in front of me, you can see that. If the tornado develops, it could be over there, but they didn't. They talked in the hazard weather outlook that there's a chance for tornadoes, but it is just cloud based. But I don't see any organized updrafts or any large towers. Big drop, that's melted hail. Actually there are further storms towards the south. So I think southernmost storms will always have the greatest hail potential. Wow, there was actually a CG, so I'd probably rather be on shore than inland. Because the closer to the shore, the better the seabreeze. Strong updraft, the better chance for hail and possible thunderclouds or tornadoes. Got a storm in front of me, it's got some nice flashes, so there was a flash now. I would prefer to be further south. I'll probably head south on the federal highway, and then once I get the option of going to Interstate 95, I'll go towards there. Okay, right now turning south on US1. And big drops again. No hail. Flash in front of me, so it's an active core is over there. Wow, I got a flash. Looks like there is another active core just in front of me. So some pretty active core over there. Very big drops falling in me, so I've got nothing strong. Yeah, I can see the storms now. They are actually, well, they are expanding. I think there is a strong storm just in front of me in the severe warned area. There are further storms to the south, but it has actually expanded northwards, this storm. It was like the first storm which is decayed, and smaller cells to the south. And like at exactly 10 minutes ago, the radar showed a large core in between those two, which should be just in front of me. So I think another hailstorm is considered a distinct possibility, and this time I have to catch some hail. Wow. Counter the core soon. Wow, again, very low visibility. I just went by the rain. You can see maybe up to 50 meters, not more. Wow. Wow, it's actually behind me. The close flash. Wow. Quite close strike. But still most of them are in the core just in front of me. It's not very far, right? Strike very close, but I'm just about to touch the core. There is one of the cores just in front of me. Just getting into it. Wow. There's some gusty winds on the right hand side. They are very strong right now. Wow, some close flashes again. 1 kilometer. I'm not sure whether I'm going too far south, but I not any better because that's the development further south. There are more strike cores right now. I'm getting strikes behind me and in front of me. And there will be a core just to the right of me, which is a heavy wind core and heavy rain core, because these winds, wow, very close one. These winds must be gusting up to about, I would say, 60 kilometers an hour. There are high winds as well. Heavy rain. Blinding heavy rain. The temperature is still reducing. Drops out as great. The visibility must be about less than 50 meters at times. This blinding rain is just falling on the windshield, but it's coming from the right hand side. Very close lightning strikes. Not as large drops as before, but frequent lightning. Still gonna go to the front side. That's where the darkest skies are. The front is a bit to the right, but I think I have a good direction. It's reasonable to go south and this one is to the right. I don't want to go too far south, but it looks like the storm is spreading actually southwards, so it's not too far south. There's so much water in here. Look at this actually, how this water is being splashed. Wow. I'm not gonna go too fast through it because I'm motivated to die with this. Oh, there is a man on a bicycle, wow. Wow. Just behind me, CG. The CG looks like the argument for the dissipation again. It's spreading definitely southwards, so I'm going to continue going in this direction. Wow. Well, this track has turned off power because this traffic light was on, and just as this stroke, it's now back on again. Did you see it? There was this strike, this flash. This traffic light was green as the strike stroke somewhere near CG, like within 100 meters from here, maybe even closer. It was a strike and a thunder. That green light changed into a flashing light. I think they are actually behind me. More because of the storm, it's spreading southwards. I'm gonna go southward as well. Yeah, it's behind me actually, these strikes. But on the radar the storm is going south, so there is really no way to... There is like one smaller storm near West Palm Beach, then there is this storm spreading south, then there is one storm inland to the west of here. So actually there could be some confluence because the inland storm may aid westward winds, then there is a seabreeze going from the east, and then there will be a wind coming from the south. So all of these meet in the place where I'm going to, just on the southern side of the storm. There's some very strong, severe, definitely severe actually, because this one is already severe. This one I am in is not as strong as the previous one, but if all that means south of here, a strong storm develop, that even larger hail, possibly a tornado could develop. So I'm heading south until I get out of this, and it's pretty safe if I can make it. The flash activity is now behind me for a while, which means I've broken out heaviest activity, but I want to be under the updraft relay because the confluence, let me just play it again. Yeah, definitely there is a storm spreading northward along the sea breeze. Then there is this storm spreading southward along the sea breeze. There is a storm west inland going eastward. And then there is a sea breeze blowing from the east. Wow, this is nice. Close over. Wow. I wish I was a bit to the north, but I'm not gonna wait here because I want to be in the confluence zone. I see a very nice confluence which is gonna take place if all the storms roll and if the sea breeze really happens. Well, there is not very much movement to the south. There is right now the southern storm is actually moving north on the sea breeze. That the western storm is still pushing there, but not as much as it was before, so not sure what it's gonna do now, but I want to be really aware of these two places. There is two storms beside this storm, spreading slowly south on the sea breeze. There is a storm spreading rapidly north along the sea breeze, so I want to be where they need. There is a brief period of no precip between them, so I hope I'll get there in time. The rain is easing up slightly. Again, it's flashing. Actually, there are frequent flashes exactly in front of me, so I'm gonna go straight there. There are a few objects being blown around here, so the development of these storms must have brought some wind gusts. I just wonder where exactly I am right now. I'm not sure I am. Flooding in here. But I'm gonna stop somewhere here for a while. Possibly check where I am exactly and then move on either by the interstate or stay on this road. Depends on how far I will be. So I'm gonna measure the rain. There is a rain gauge here. Nice. 29th of July. And it's been so far the best shade day probably. Very strong storm, not as of lightning but as of highland intensity. I'll probably go on the Interstate 95 because there is a nice storm spreading northward, so when I have a chance, go against it. I'm not sure whether I have any chance for hail, but if possible I'll try to get some measurements of the hail from the video. If that's anyhow possible, at least approximated. I don't think that's more than 1.5 centimeters, which is the largest hail ever measured in July in Florida. Getting some good flashes just south of here. You're probably seeing them, not as lightning bolts, but just as flashes because I think there's far too much rain. Wow, it's very nice flashing over there. And right at the core now. Actually, I can go to the interstate here, so I'm gonna turn to the I-95, which shouldn't be very far, this interstate from here. Wow, whoa, nice, CG just to the left, you may have seen this. Which again is flashing quite a lot. It's a very nice core, very nice, even the updraft is very nice. I'm not sure if additional development is possible in there, but on the radar this storm is quite a strong one. Check where it's spreading towards the northwest, so just before it I'm gonna get off turnpike. I wanna get quickly south, so I'm gonna get on turnpike in here and possibly get on I-95 when I can. You can see a very nice storm base and turnpike heading right towards there. Not in a straight way, but straight for a storm. Nice flashes in there. Doesn't seem to be so severe as the other ones. It's probably too light. It's 6:18 p.m. This time it's probably too light for any more such strong storms. There should be new radar just about now, so nice. Yeah, I can see a new radar. There is one strong storm offshore which could have hail. There is actually a warning with the storm, special marine warning. It's just a re-intensification. And these storms are not really organizing themselves much. The ones which are not like offshore. There was this nice storm short while ago. And right now it's actually not that organized, but I can see lightning in front of me, so I'm gonna go in there since the lightning core must still be going on. Nice flash. I didn't really focus on hail because it's not that interesting, but I just today I thought it's the last day and there was quite a good chance of hail, so that's why I headed into this area for severe storms. But just in front of me there must be a strike core. Wow, nice. I think there is the option of taking turnpike, so I'm definitely, or 95, whichever is closer. Well, this goes to the 95, so I'll probably take the 95. I can see some new developments over there. Wow. Look down there. Just that one, just that core you see, that's the new development. Nice flash activity. Nice. I hope this I-95 is gonna be just about here. Yeah, it looks very nice. Very heavy rain should be there. Actually, there are maybe even developments actually in front of me, a bit inland. So I'll show you this. When there are trees, I will show you, like now for example, this nice base. I can see rain falling from it. So some additional developments, like if it developed further west inland, it's a distinct possibility. There were some tall cumulus clouds in this area when I was heading north, so it's spreading definitely to the right. I can see how dark it's over there. This is a bit better this turn. There are some advantages of being at a distance from a storm, but not with this one because the strikes are not really that visible because of the heavy rain. We should have a new radar just about now, so I see some crates in front of me, so I think the I-95 is just about to reach it. Nice flash. Nice. CG in there. I think it is actually spreading westward. I can see the bolts, I mean the flashes spreading over there, so I may actually not go as far south as I originally planned. I'm not sure where I should go, if I should go south or not. Again in front of me, actually there is a strike core within this line of not so strong storms by now. Just a bit to the south, but here they are actually not really there, so very strong. Nice again. It's to the right of here, so I should turn south. Now you can look to the front. That's where that nice CG was a short while ago. Nice. I think I'm getting quite close to those CGs, which are these flashes, but I still don't really see them. I'm not sure where to go. I'll probably go this way because that's where I see the flashes coming from. It's very brief in here, most of it is actually offshore, but I'm gonna follow this inland storm. Getting some nice thunder. Actually this thunder sounds like it's not CGs but just intra-cloud strikes. So I'm gonna put the camera slightly higher. Wow, nice. Whoa. This must have been like somewhere near here. It was definitely a CG. You could have heard how close it was. There was a nice crawler and then a stroke. The CG went somewhere just here. Which means I think I'm gonna make it a stop. Here and just do an observation because this strike must have been like right in here. I didn't see the bolt, but there was a very nice crawler within the clouds, CC, and then it went down, and it must have been like right. This last strike was probably, I'll show you it. There is a flag over there if you can see it. That flag or one of those trees. I wouldn't be surprised if it struck actually that flag. I'm not sure if you can see that flag down there, but wow, nice. I'm not sure if you've seen that. Maybe partially, but there was nice CG. So it was about 6 kilometers from here, if I hear it right. Well, if it's this thunder, then it must be more, about 10. Actually, I think that crawlers, I'm not sure where they are, but I've seen just 2 flashes, somewhere about 4 kilometers from me, and didn't really see like the actual bolt, so I'll probably turn the car around. What I'll do is okay, I'll watch this direction and see what I get. It's real bad because there is no real one direction, which would be good. Wow. If I stop like this, get the camera in my hand. This water is a bit disturbing, but this is the anvil. You can see it over there, how it's with the edge of the anvil, so that's just above me. Let's track activity. Flash, actually this is in front of me. I'm gonna have to check the radar because there may be 2 areas of heavier precipitation, and that's where strikes really occur. Yeah, it was cloud to cloud, about 4 kilometers, maybe a bit less, 3 to 4 kilometers, I didn't count exactly, above me. I think the one in the direction where the camera is looking is more active, but that's like the between area, that's the other core. 4 kilometers, actually a little bit. The objective wet, because it's still drizzling a bit. I'm gonna hide it further in. Let's see if it's clear the picture, it should be okay. Just wait for more strikes. It's exactly above me, or just maybe to the south. It's actually not so good to be exactly under these because I don't have a... If I tape up, I will have to have a roof window, which is not safe with lightning. So it's always better to be a bit to the side of them. Wow, nice. Wow. This was even like one of these... I think it was actually this pole. To be quite frank, because very nice. It was like very nice crawler, and like straight after the crawler there was this thunder, like it must have been less than 300. This was even less than 100 meters more. It must have been like this pole because there is no other object which could have been struck in here, which at least I think. I'm gonna save the tape a bit now because I don't think there'll be a strike within the next at least 2 minutes. So I'm gonna stop it for 2 minutes and then turn it back on. There's actually a flash over there, like far over there. Looks like a core, possibly over the sea. I'm gonna tape some more of these crawlers because they are pretty nice. Tape change in about 1 minute, so I hope I won't miss a nice strike while changing it. I hope it either occurs now or it dies down. 7:11 p.m. It's starting to rain quite a bit, so I'm gonna check the radar. Oh, actually on the radar there is not much happening. There is a storm over the ocean, which actually may be what I see, those strikes. Actually, there is not much left in Florida, so maybe this is the last storm of this Florida season. Tomorrow we are... Whoa, nice! I hope you've got this. Very nice. Crawl right over there at the edge of the anvil. It's interesting how there are like always breaks in the activity, like there hadn't been one for at least 3 minutes before, and now there have been 2. Heavy rain, which is actually good. Usually these crawlers happen somewhere where the rain is the heaviest, but I don't want to have them too much above me. I want to see them somewhere. Wow, nice. I think there was a CG because there was one bright flash. Let me just listen how far this was. must have been on the other side. Could hear this very loud thunder. Let me see how the drops are, how bad they are. Well, I don't know. They're maybe a bit disturbing, but I don't think there is any other way I can do it. Unless I could maybe turn the car and look through the front side. I haven't seen a strike or a crawler in the last 1 minute, so I mean in the last 5 minutes. And if there is not one, like in the next minute, then I think it's not gonna produce anymore, because this is the anvil and it's sort of falling apart. You can see down there how it's getting brighter, how the anvil is getting south, but it's breaking over there. It's getting much brighter than it was before. Okay, 7 minutes 30 seconds and no strike, so this storm is finished. This area of heavy precipitation, that's where I am now. That's where the last strike. This is actually from about 10 minutes ago, when it was still producing strikes. I think now it has died more or less. These are the stronger storms. The strong storms are actually here, the hailstorms. It was spreading south along the seabreeze, along the east coast seabreeze, and there was a line of very strong storms in here. Then there are further storms south near West Palm Beach, spreading north along the seabreeze. Then they sort of met, but then didn't strengthen anymore and moved offshore. And that's what's still left from them. They are developing further and moving eastwards offshore. And there's probably something developing here. Let me check that. If it is development or not. Maybe actually. Additional development, but not sure yet. And if you look further inland, there is an area of shores which is decaying. This is the old one, this is the new one. Just this one. Let's see. This one is catching my attention a bit. It may be a development, but I'm not sure about it. It's still too small. I'm gonna wait. So it's been a good season. I've seen many storms, many more than last year, much more lightning. I've seen fewer hailstorms. That's why I decided to head for the hail and for strong storms today. I just thought I would go west of the eastward moving storm, which goes offshore. Well, actually, this is double rainbow. You can see the other one. Heading west now, and I can see there are some ice crystals high in the air, and some kind of a halo effect is visible as the sun is setting. It's so low, which is unusual, but it's right over there. Let me just find the way. Right there, yeah. Zoom in. You should see it. Yeah, right now it should be visible in there. Right in that area. Okay, I got one more storm. It's 12:10 p.m. AM is after midnight. I've been just watching from distance storms over the west coast. Suddenly I've seen this thunderstorm develop over Lake Okeechobee about 15 minutes ago, and it's produced a few flashes. A short while ago it produced a very nice CG visible all the way from here. Let me actually turn on the night vision so that you can see the flashes much better. Comment on what I see. I see like a cumulus cloud over there being blown a bit east, sort of over Lake Okeechobee. I think it's now there's just a brief flash. So I'm not sure how long it's gonna stay, but since it's one of the last storms here in Florida, I'm gonna give it a chance. Nice. There are also thunderstorms near the Keys, northeast of Key West, going west of the storm, but it's the fastest way how to approach it. Wow. It's producing flashes. There was just that one very nice CG I've seen just before I turned on the camera and flashed again. I'm not sure how much of it is visible in the camera, because these flashes are very brief. And now it's a thunderstorm with quite a strong core, with very small core. So I'll try and approach it. Still flashing in the Keys. Flashes in the Keys are not visible in the camera, so I'll cover those. I can see a distinct angle of the storm, which is just in front of me. I can see the front tower, which is flashing. It's not flashing very much, but still it's a thunderstorm. Flash. The storm again, a very brief one. Still a flash. Nice. The rate of the flashes is about 1 every 3 minutes, which is constant. The brightness is sort of fluctuating. Initially they were bright, and they sort of faded a bit. Now they are, I think, starting to get a bit brighter again, but they are not getting more frequent. Those flashes behind me in the keys are about twice as frequent. They are much brighter. Wow. So let's zoom in on the storm a bit, because these flashes are not that frequent, I mean that bright, so I have just zoomed in on that area. The camera is pointed right at the storm, so you should see the flashes brighter and better. Nice. The road has just turned slightly, so repositioning the camera, you should still be looking at the storm zoomed in, so you should see the flashes. Don't see the flash for a while, so I'm gonna check the radar, and I'm just gonna wait here before I'm just south of South Bay. If it reforms like it looks like on the front side of the storm, there could be something still shooting up. You can see the whole anvil spreading out, and just on its right hand side there is tiny cumulus, I think, which is going up. So